Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely and I'm 52 years old, and to celebrate, I'm going to play a 52,000 foot golf hole today. It's January 1st, 2022. This is how I'm starting my season. Basically, I'm on North Padre National Seashore. So I have a 52,000 foot hole laid out, about 9.8 miles. The entire hole has the Gulf of Mexico on one side, and on the other side sand dunes. There's even some campers as we get further down the beach, so I'm not like playing for score. If I need to throw a 150 foot shot to be nowhere near the campers, I'm going to do that, because it's really unpredictable, the flight of a disc in these conditions. It's like 20-mile-an-hour winds. I'm going to be throwing my Tour Series stall from Costaplast on every single shot, because every shot's going to be identical. There's not any variety out here today, except I'll be alternating backhand sidearm just to spare my arm. But I'm calling this a par 173. That's only 300 feet per hole. I'm doing this because I'm not trying to throw my arm out the first day of the year. I mean, 300 feet I can throw without a whole lot of effort, and I can make sure that I don't land in the ocean. And we are going to be doing this in one take. We'll speed up the actual video at the end. We're not going to put up a 4-hour video, but we got the odometer. It's everything set up. The only thing I didn't set up is I marked where the basket's going to be, but I took the basket with me because I don't want to throw a 9.8 mile long golf hole and not have a basket to putt in at the end. That would be heartbreaking. So when we get at the end, I'll reset up the basket for the final shot. Other than that, let's do this. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving my putters in the truck too. All right, here we go. All right, so the tide is coming in, which is going to make this even more difficult. The tee pad that I drew 4 minutes ago is already gone, so I'm going to draw a new tee pad for hole 1. I have played on worse tee pads in my life, sadly. All right, here we go. First hole. Oh, that's perfect. All right, we're off. Checking in.
We're about 20 minutes in, already a mile.
Wait, 1? You mean 2, right?
1 mile.
Okay, I was thinking we were about 2. Oh, no. All right, well, I'm already throwing softer because I could tell this is going to be hard. It's also a hell of a lot harder to walk on sand because I'm constant, every step I've got to like balance and shift. Holy cow, that was only a mile?
Yeah.
I just need to get a drink. By the way, the stalls are amazing. They're so good in the wind. I mean, easy to control. They don't fly super far, but that's what I want. All right, here we go. So I'm making a disc change because I can already feel my arm getting a little bit worn out, not super worn out, but I don't want to be injured later in the season. We have a right to left wind, and the stall is perfect for a controlled shot in the wind, but nothing flies farther at lower speeds, like at low to medium speeds, than the Lutz. So I'm gonna go grab one. Hold on a second. So the Lutz, which I'm gonna throw my signature one, there's discs that fly further. It's not, high speed discs, but it's the farthest flying at these speeds. So I think I'm gonna switch to this for some hyzer flips. Way less control, but less effort as well. By the way, I had a funny thought. Anybody that sees us going down the beach, like all they're gonna see, if they don't know what disc golf is, they're gonna literally see me walking in front of you, following me in the truck at 1.5 miles per hour. They're gonna think we're fighting. Like, I'm out of this, I'm going home.
I'm taking my toys and going home.
That's literally what people are gonna think. That's kind of funny. So if anybody drives by us Act like you're like crying or angry or something like that, and I'll make a look at my face like. That'd be funny.
No.
No?
You're 3 miles in, just
good.
over an hour.
In what? Oh,
At just over an hour. Yeah.
yeah, we're right on pace. I'm gonna finish around dark. I'm feeling pretty good about doing it. The ground got harder.
Yeah.
As soon as the ground got harder, it's a lot easier to walk. So we're doing pretty good. Yeah, so I'm good. Need a drink. Probably should have been drinking a lot more than this, but I'm so focused on making the next shot. Oh, so I'll tell you what the biggest problem is. The discs they're slick. They're wet and sandy and muddy, but there's like it would add 2 more hours to my day if I had to dry them each time. So the wet discs are a little bit tougher. The castic discs grip well, so I can kind of get away with it. But in a perfect world, I'm throwing drier discs.
It's 4.7 miles in already.
All right, so I'm like halfway.
Yeah.
Just about.
You're doing great.
You know, the funny thing is when I asked you when we were going to do this, I said, when did you first realize that I was maybe a little bit crazy? And you reminded me, you said, you know, on our first date, you put on a Mexican wrestling mask and made me take pictures of you on top of a bull. And I was like, oh yeah, that was like 30 minutes into our first time I ever met you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I set the bar pretty low to begin with. Let's go. tell me where I'm at, I don't want to know. It's fun to get a drink. That's all.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to know?
Nope, I don't want to know.
Okay, well, I'll show the camera and you don't have to see.
Hey, I'm not looking.
Okay. So our clock was a little bit fast because we reset it right when before we like sketched out your T-pad and stuff. So we've got about 2.5 hours.
We're 2.5 in?
Yep.
We're 2.5 hours in?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, come back to me for a second. I'll tell you one thing. So I am getting a blister on my pinky, which has never happened in 44 years. And I think it's because just the sand is rubbing off every time I throw. It's literally like sandpaper rubbing off my finger. So I'm throwing my backhands with 3 fingers. I might switch to more sidearms. You know what I just thought of?
Mm-hmm.
Because I one of the announcements I'm going to be making is that I have a major sponsor. I have an amino acid company that's a major sponsor that I've been working with for the past 6 months. And I should have tied this video to them. But I'm not announcing that for a few more weeks, and I don't want to wait a few weeks to put this up. So I'll just have to do something else like this. But that would have been perfect for the for that pitch, right?
Yeah.
It
It's
doesn't matter.
definitely endurance.
All right. Yep. But 2.5 hours, we're doing pretty good.
Are you doing anything like mentally, like to psych yourself up, or are you just like enjoying the nature sounds, or what?
Honestly, I've just all the work I've been doing physically with my diet and body are paying off because I'm not fatigued. Like, I got the blister on my finger. That's just the blister while the water just ran underneath the truck. But my body is like, I'll do my putting reps tomorrow, and I'm probably going to the gym tonight still. Like, I literally am not feeling physically wrecked at all. So I'm pretty happy. It's cool. I'm surprised. I'll tell you what, I felt more tired after the first mile than I do now. Once I got into the groove, it was easy. So I almost took a lost disc penalty there. I'm literally walking down the beach imagining how cool it would be to be a frog sitting in a swamp with a banjo singing Rainbow Connection. And like I walked right by the disc, and then I forgot if I just threw it like 5 feet before or 300 feet before, because my mind had wandered. But I found it. So we're still on track. So I just threw the approach shot, which is up there. What?
9.8.
Are you kidding me? Oh, we did it? Oh, well, this is exact. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's the spot we picked. So go ahead and drive up there. I picked the most difficult green on North Padre Island to putt at. So I might 9-putt. So I might go from an albatross to a sextuple bogey. Anyways, head up there, see where the white chest is. That's the base of where we were going to put the basket.
Yep.
So head there, and I'll be right there. Can't wait to play a 53,000 foot hole on January 1st next year. Plan on being in New Zealand next year on the 1st. So that could be pretty spectacular. Maybe 53,000 feet of the Milford Trek. Okay, that's my plan. Not super hard, other than walking almost 10 miles in sand is actually way harder than it seems. Not so much muscle fatigue as just like my hips hurt just from stabilizing myself every single step, because I'm on sand, I'm on mud, I'm in water, I'm on sand, I'm on hard pack. But I feel good though. Definitely gonna get my training putts in tomorrow. Although I might not work out my legs tomorrow at the gym, but I might. That was really great, everybody. I can't wait to do more cool disc golf stuff. This is so much fun.